state. Because some people may be residing in different states. When they have committed all sort of atrocity, especially people in the homeland here, they can even, at the end of the day, they will go back to their state, pretending to be a genuine brand from, because they are far from, they are away from home. So maybe their people might not know all the role they have played in the past. So that is why we start to compile names of those saboteurs, so that we publish it in the space. They will know that they have already entered our black list. Like the idiot according to, as somebody said here in the morning, the idiot that called herself Adado Ranjo. They said if PM comes out and tells her that and is in the right path, that she will come back and apologize. So you will come and apologize. Then you expect her to accept you back. So that is what her mind is telling her. And don't be surprised if she comes back now and share that crocodile tears that she used to share. Some of you here will also say, forgive him now. And that is why people have been messing up with a lot of people. You can't mess up with me. Obona oke mara mata nwa dibe oke ya nwa dibe ya makwara ma we ro yo no oku. Say just it. Whatever you do, you receive the punishment. No pity. So you see, all this is useless. Okay, I would want. Okay, all this idiot like the one parading now, gallivanting all over Nigeria. Peter Obi, can I walk on Anakanda? Was moving up and down in the north in the name of gallivanting, searching for campaigning for presidency, looking for people that will vote for him to become president of Nigeria. Look at the way he's messing up himself, degrading himself. A holy Igbo man is now the one now walking around and but when he comes to his town, he dare not sit among his kinsmen. He dare not eat together in the same plate with his kinsmen. But he goes to the north. He wants to please the north, like the Jonathan did. This is the person that you want Israel people will be expecting that when he comes, that Nigeria is going to be better than those ones that are saying that will be obedient. People can be so stupid that they can't see beyond their nose. So one uses P2B will come and make Nigeria to be better with this rubbish he's doing now, tying himself. Tomorrow now, though I know he will just mess, he will not Nigeria. I know Nigeria Nigeria cannot between now and 2027. There won't be Nigeria again. I know before 2027 we are already gone. So, but but which can never happen. I'm just saying. So is it the person that when he goes there that he will not dance to the tune of the Northerners? He will still dance to their tune because he's already tying himself. He's already roping himself now, going to their mosque, sitting down with them, eating with them, selling himself, destroying our culture. Our people don't. We have prestige. We have pride. That's why we are Igbos. We know who we are, but these idiots, because of their quest for power, they're messing up themselves, not us. Look at now. They said in the north now, about 1 month now they give a holiday that students are not going to school because of so-called Ramadan. You see, what's a country? They don't like this education in the first place. So this is the country that people will stay together. Okay, those our people that are living in the north now, it's still affecting them because they have no choice. But if we have a country today that we have secured our territory, anybody that say that nobody, our people cannot be staying there seeing all those rubbish. But they don't have any choice. Even most of them, if they come to the village now, hungry, we even care because nobody will care for them. But when we have our government can know how to cut off our people. That anybody that is in that left place, place is residing, and doesn't have much to take care of himself, government can support that person. But today we don't have it, except when we have fully secured our land and take charge of our resources. Look at what China is looting out of Nigeria. Look at what China is looting out of Nigeria with peanuts. There's a lot of minerals. They are discovering a lot of minerals, moving them, pushing them down to their country. Those things are the things that we should be using to better our lives. All we have is just to plant church from here to here. There's one post, something I read the other day. About 78 countries, 78 companies that Indians have in Nigeria. But Nigeria don't have anyone over there. Only what they have is churches. Winners Chapel, Christ Embassy, and the rest of them. That's only what they have in India. But India have a lot of companies here, and India doesn't pray. They don't pray to. They are not Christians. They believe in their own traditions. They have other religions, and they're building the economy. They're living better. But we are here. Churches will be deceiving a lot of people. Look at today. The first time I fought with a pastor in my church in Ibadan, what happened? He was praying for because of praying a prayer against our Biafra agitation, and that is an Anambra man. After that I shunned him up. We fought. We fought a real fight. I said, don't raise anytime you raise that kind of prayer point in my presence in the church, we'll have a problem. And we settled it. I called the committee of the church. I said, any day he raises any kind of that prayer point again, me and you will have a problem. At the end of the day, that stopped in my church today. There's one other platform I was there in one of Yoruba man church. I was in their platform. So every time if I post anything about about Biafra or anything, how people can be reasoning, even though Biafra is not attached to it, but just an awakening kind of post that can be awakening people's consciousness. If we start to fight, I should not be posting all those things. I say, if I cannot post something that for people to reason well like human being, you better block me. And he did. So there are people that cannot succumb to nonsense. I believe my God, I worship my God, but you cannot tie me with doctrines. So, and that is how I want people to believe, to know how to worship God. So, my brethren, so that is it. Today we are winning, and that God has started, we perfect it, no matter what they're doing. So all this thing they're doing now is what makes us to be more united. All those shenanigans is what makes us to be more united. That is what makes us to know who is who. So they're fading away. Our DPM is marching forward. Our government is marching forward. Our cabinet, they are all strong. So we are not going nowhere. Victory is ours. And for our PM, God have revealed to me, he's going to come out. He's going to come out. I used to be worried, but since I have that revelation, I only thank God every day. I know he's going to come out, and everything will end well. Everything will end well. The man proposed, but even they are planning, God will disappoint them. God will disappoint them. So, my brother, are you?
Yeah, thank you, the humble lion. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, my brother. Yeah.
The earlier our people wake up, the better for them. So, as onye nwere ntị ya nụrụ, and onye nụkwara ya karịa ibe ya. So, as it's happening today, what we are doing today is that so that our people not start running scatter like like Benue are doing today. Look at how they are running and living their community. Now, where are they running to now? And one thing with this planning headers is that once they come, there's nothing you can do again. Once they have taken over that's your community, they will name it status, and then you can't have any access to enter that land. So that is one thing with these criminals, these invaders, and then they will begin to kill any indigenous population they see in that land. And someone will come and tell me that we shouldn't self-defend ourselves. I can't go tell them that before this thing started happen, we have been, we have already seen it, and we have tackled it, and we have been able to advocate for people to self-defend themselves. You know. All right, the other champion Buffalo, please go ahead. Your hand is up. Where's my co-host? My co-host don't go. All right. Buffalo, champion Buffalo, please go ahead. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. I'm very, very happy today I succeeded. Ndugumaga na-ekwelu ụwa nọ na-eme na Ndugumaga na-ekwelu ụwa nọ na-eme ndị na-achọrọ Biafra ekwelu ụwa nọ na-eme na fa niile ga-ekwete nọ na-eme Aịzaya ga-ekwete nọ na-eme Aịzaya anya ọgụ ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme onye ori na-ebu ọgụ ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme onye ala na Maryland ga-ekwete nọ na-eme akpara awụ ga-ekwete nọ na-eme onete bụ ngụ ga-ekwete nọ na-eme onye na-aga na pati nwunye pastọ ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme onye ori tabọngụ ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme nwaanyị isi ọcha ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme Ada Ugwumagana ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme Ada Ugwumagana na France ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme Ada Ugwumagana ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme maka na ndị ilo ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme na ndị na-achọrọ Biafra ga-ekwelu nọ na-eme ndị ori na ndị ụchụ ha ga-ekwete nọ na-eme na fa niile ga-ekwete nọ na-eme ekene m unu ụmụ Biafra ndị Ifeọma na-adị mma. I am not going to spend much time. I just want to appreciate everyone here. I want to encourage us to continue to preach, to spread this gospel. We must not be weakened. We must remain focused. Like our DPM said, it is the only thing remaining now is for us to put the ball in the net. Church Abasa, referee, the final whistle. It is remaining, but just little thing is remaining. We must not allow the mixed multitude, the carnal-minded people in our midst to distract us. We must not allow those who are staggering, both physically and spiritually, to distract us. Because at this point, at this very, very point, what we are looking for is in our hand already. What we are talking about now is how to retain it. How to retain it, because we already have it in our hand. Now is how to retain it, maintain it, cherish it, and make it flourish. Therefore, we must remain focused at this point in time. Keep preaching this gospel. Elohim will strengthen each and every one of us. It does not matter the name they call anybody. It does not matter what they say. One thing is certain. For Elohim to make it possible for our DPM to have all the vital things in her possession. You know what I mean? The things we generated in Latin Convention. the important things, the most important things. And somebody somewhere will come out and tell me that person who is holding that treasure wants to sabotage or is sabotaging what we are doing. Is it not madness? If you want to sabotage it, you just carry those things and put it inside the sea and or burn it in our house and then church abasa. But she is holding it very tight. Makanoma na ndị ilo kalele. Na maazị ndị a na-eze. Nwaanyị jide ejisie enyi ike. Ebu na-agba ndị sabotu a. Onye ti isi ọgba anya kpee. Onye atapụ ọsọ. Ịma ebu gbaa gị onwe ka onye ebu gbara a na-anọrọ ofu ebe. Ọ gbaa gị kpee onye adapụ ọsọ. Ọ na-atakasịsị the person. Ọ na-akụ ya ọ na-agba. Onye ọzọ eti isi ọgba anya jee. My DPM gbabafa. Onye ti isi gba anya. Na anyị kwụ gị n'azụ anyị kwụsị gị ike n'azụ don check jide ka iji anyị amalugo na ọ dị mma. Our eyes is on the Washington DC. Thank you very much and God bless you all.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Japan champion Buffalo. Thank you so much for that that wonderful submission. My people, I greet everybody. Good afternoon from my end. Please, I encourage every one of you, if you have not shared this place, please do well to share this place. Let invite others to join. Why? And if you haven't spoken here since morning, the floor is open. I can see wonderful, lovely brothers and sisters here. The opinion matters on this issue of this herdsmen we have been talking about before now. How they continue invading and killing and maiming indigenous population of any community they found themselves. Their first plan is to wipe off every indigenous population of that community and take over that land. So I would encourage every one of us, let's continue bantering on this issue of self-defense. It's part of self-defense, of which we have already enlightened our people the reason why they have to self-defend themselves. And regardless of where they are, anywhere they find themselves, you have that chance, you have the opportunity to self-defend yourself. Don't wait for anybody. Stop believing on these criminals, these selected governors. They are never there for you. None of them are there for you, because we have seen many so many times when stuff like this, where our people were being killed in Yamufu and they ran out to protest, trying to Oluwalemba. They are the Fulani puppet. I was elected to be in that seat. So my people, they can't save you. Oluwalemba can't save you. He's there to do their August agenda. Yeah, I can see you again. Your hand is up again.
Yeah. A quick one, please. I forgot to ask this question. Please, Mazi Rose. Yesterday I tried to see if I can ask you this question, but unfortunately, I was not able to come in. Now that I'm lucky, I'm free today. Please, there is a submission that one brother made here yesterday, and in the course of making that submission, please don't be angry because we need to correct some certain things. Peradventure, maybe the brother is that was a mistake or something else, so that we correct it before people will carry it and move. Please, this Twitter handle, Biafra War Room. Please, are you the owner of that handle? Because there were things that was posted in that handle, and that brother said something, and somebody answered that you are the owner of that handle. Please, can you explain to us? No verse, I beg. Thank you very much.
Okay. Maybe he's not around now. I don't know. Where is my co-host? My co-host have gone.
Right now, you have no co-host. From my side here, I'm not seeing any co-host.
Oh, there's no co-host again. Okay, let me see. Please, guys, request for mic and come up. Let's tackle this issue of headers. These people are really, they are seriously dealing with our people. Forget the fact that they are actually perpetrating this act in northern part of Nigeria. Believe me, they are pushing them, they are pushing them from Sahel, and then they are they are coming from the north to um to our land, which is the southeast, which is Biafra land. So we have to push back this evil agenda they are pushing. I don't know. Ekpekima, you're up. You can have the mic. See? Yeah, Ekpekima.
Yeah, I'm
But
having network issue. I'm trying to modulate my. Just give me some time. I don't know. Am I
okay,
coming
but
out?
we can hear.
Okay, okay. Someone was asking about something just now. I don't know. It's not Biafra champion. You asked something just now. No?
Yes, it's a Reverend Champion Buffalo. He was asking I think he was asking Rosie.
Yeah. Okay. Rose didn't respond. I don't know. He's owner of that account now. The Biafra War Room. He was the one handling that account. I was the one who made that statement on Space yesterday. But so after I went through that his tweet, I now find out what he was talking about. So I decided not to talk about it again. He was saying about going back, making peace with
Which
those people.
account is that?
Can you hear me?
Which account is that? Which account?
Yes, yes. So
No,
so was talking about
I was asking which account. Which account are they talking about?
The Biafra War Room. The Biafra War Room is a Rose's account now. He's one that is using that account.
Okay, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm not that sure because I also asked yesterday. Yesterday I asked yesterday if he's the one using that account, and it's Clara Jean that answered me. She said that he's the one operating that account. So he was actually talking about. I was actually talking about issue of this going back, making peace with all these killers. No, we cannot do that now. Making peace with killers, just like you asking me to that we should have a peace talk with someone like Ikenga Uruagu upon to that man. The thing is somehow it's not good. It's not good at all. You cannot go back to make peace with these people. There are some kind of people that you make peace with, but not with these people that have killed. People that their hands are already stained with blood. You ask me to make peace with Okengwere now that you know that he's the masterminder of all these people that died in our land after the declaration, even till today. Okay, now we saw what BNN posted on. Did you people see what BNN posted on their Facebook account today? I'm not sure that you people saw that. They posted about Okengwere, not okay, not picking up Prince Richard call or something like that. Richard was complaining now that Okengwere is not answering his calls. He's not doing this one. So me, all those things I don't normally comment. I have important things doing. I will not be going and commenting on all those such nonsense posts. I don't normally comment on those such nonsense posts because initially I don't even see the reason why Richard of BNL leader would be having anything to do with Okengwere. I don't know how those things went, but no matter how it be, it's only a matter of time. Maybe everybody will come back to their right senses because these people they really did a lot. They damaged a lot of things. If you watch the way things are going, you will know that these people damaged a lot of things in this particular this particular thing of this particular nation that we are trying to restore to make it very wonderful and formidable. But these people try to make it very, that is, look at caricature. You will see that they are the one they are the one that, in fact, when you look at what has been happening since, you will see that these people are the ones sponsoring most of these killings in Southeast, in our Biafran land today. You see, just use your clear eye, just remove your emotion, use your deep eyesight to check and calculate and connect what has been going on. You know, so somebody on that same issue, somebody commented on that same issue in that BNL post. He said that there is nothing like BROGIE anymore, that all we have now is USB, that we've already declared our nation that it's USB now. So the guy got a response from either supposed to be the handler of that Facebook account. So the response there was very, very awful. But well, it's left for them. Like I said before, and I'm still saying it. We can't go back. If anybody wants us to go back, we have to go back to Mazop. Today, people are still in that Mazop to today. People are using Mazop to operate in this particular Biafran that you know. People are still in DOS to today. So what are we now saying? Everybody cannot carry everybody along. Those who want to move along, those who want to move will move. Those who don't want to move will not move. You cannot force them. Everybody cannot be led. Yes, that is it. Everybody cannot be led. If you see these people, they don't want to be under someone. They just want to be on top, commanding, doing all sorts of nonsense. Ask me to be just someone like me now will be under someone like Okengwe with double identity. Not even only that one, someone who cannot give account of money being spent on daily basis. Someone who doesn't want say someone that how will I put it? In fact, he's a criminal. Just let me know, if it's not only a criminal, if actually that if as it is now that we all are back in our home now, like in Biafra, and we are now putting everything in order, I bet you Okengwere will go life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. Do you know what the meaning of what they did? Okengwere and Co. will be in life imprisonment. That's it. Because it's better for someone not to even be into this thing and mind his own business than for you to be into this particular of fighting, this freedom fighting, and then you are embezzling Biafran money meant to protect Biafrans. Not only you are embezzling it, you are also involving yourself in criminality, and you are fighting for Biafra. What does that seem? What does that seem to us? What does that do to us? It don't make sense. So, what are we saying? As things are unfolding, right, and things are unfolding more and more, the things are getting tougher, and things are getting, more interesting. Things are happening. They said that it's our Prime Minister Manepa that is sponsoring the killings in Southeast. And now and again, this idiot man now don't come and talk again now and again. So Ludo, sometimes when I listen to other people, I say,
My
well,
brother, please.
it's not their fault because the man in quest they're talking to is not here with them. He cannot answer them. Just like you, yeah, I know I'm talking about something in the. So open around now. Then I believe that none of them will come out and talk. Yeah, they have finally succeeded in what they plan to do, and they have achieved it. But they should know that nothing lasts forever. They should know that nothing lasts forever. One day it will be out, and it will be fully out for them. Actually, no ga-agba ọsọ, oke n'ọsọ ngwere n'ọsọ, ọ bụrụ jee bịa. And I must say something to those still men of ground still listening to this Okengwere then. Be it Navy, be it the black marine them, you should know that these people are not the right source. It's not the right place that you're supposed to be. Make your amendments, reshuffle yourself, and identify yourself with the United States of Biafra government. That is the only place that you get in fact, you get the rightful, and in most places that you get your recognition that whatever you do will be under law. Just like a government running, an army running without a government is lawful, just like a dog. It would look like a militant something. It's a militant issue of anything. So we advise all the women on ground should obey the command of our USB government, and we all should work together to achieve our goal. United we stand, divided we fall. But anybody that said that he prefer divided, Gejan always the I will keep saying this every day by day because mmadụ ama nwụcha na ya agbachikwa nkịtị akọrọ ya akọ this will call ndị ọzọ. It will never happen in this time around. Just like our prime minister will always say that we will never pass this struggle. We will never pass this struggle to the next generation. Sorry, I will use my mic here because I'm having a background noise. Let me move to another location.
Okay, Ekperimekpa, thank you. We do appreciate you for that. Herdsmen, others, the thing, what is happening now is that they are bringing different tactics, just to Islamize us. Before now we are hearing that they want to Islamize Nigeria. They want to Islamize Nigeria. This is the tactics they are bringing. This is the tactics they are using. Different types, because they understand that we are the ones that are pushing back with this their Sharia nonsense. So they now have to bring another tactics of using their headers, trying to Islamize us with their terrorist headers, invading our lands and our crops. Okay, I can see my brother Ronnie. Ronnie, you're welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. You see, for some time now, they were pretending like everything is okay. Simon Iba is a problem. Everybody, now more Boko Haram. They have repented now. The terrorists they are good. Not until Donald Trump start opening their mouths publicly. Now they are telling their boys, hey, you people should start again. You people should start. Because if like say these are people, the way these Biafrans are moving, they're almost out. Better we do quickly take over Benue and start fighting to take over the place they say that belongs to them in that part of Benue. These things are tactics. I don't know anything. They planned it. You see this attack on Benue is a planned attack. And then they will come. Look at the person that's supposed to talk. They are giving this person, vice chancellor, to shut him up. Kuka, the bishop, Catholic bishop of Kaduna. He used to be outspoken. They now have to draw him close to God. He's eating money now. He doesn't talk. He doesn't talk anymore. He doesn't talk anymore. He's not playing along. Before you see Kuka will be the one shouting, oh, they are killing Christians. Herdsmen are destroying Christians at the end of the day, But now, they brought him. That's what to tell you how serious these people are. That's what they call useful idiots in their Quran. And these people, they see them using, especially Christians and non-Christians, they are using to perpetuate their evil acts, are called useful idiots, which means after they use them, they're going to kill them because they know too much. This is why, if you people can remember the former minister of information, somebody from that Benue, that man, the guy was in the know of these herdsmen attack, their planned attack for Benue, and began to be minister, either minister of works or something, from something. He was set up, they sent him an accident and killed him. They made him out the way. It was when they killed that man, they started that onslaught on Benue people like never before. Now they have started it again, and people are not asking questions. Why now? Why are they starting it now? Because they know that we have already declared, and we are making our move to move away. Now they have to start rushing to Ghana and expand their territory. Fulanis are doing everything to expand their territory. And you see our people like Soludo, they don't see all these things coming. They are busy pursuing shadows. And one begins to wonder where their brains are. Amidst these evils coming and going on, somebody like Soludo that's supposed to be up and doing, in the past, Soludo used to talk about Biafra this, Biafra that. People thought, it was real when Dumego Jupu was around. Now, the matter got to him. Money, cost of money, Soludo dropped the idea. You can see what Soludo is doing now. He's intimidating people, intimidating our youth. Imagine him telling the people, if you see anybody that is not working and is making money, so me, we go take them. And they are busy laughing. Like, really? They say you should bring your brother so that they will not pick him, and you are laughing. Laughing over instead of you to frown at it that why is it that we, the Igbos, are the ones that always bring our brother for crucifixion? But the North, the Yorubas, they don't do that. Why? How many of these Yoruba governors have you seen going about arresting their youth? None. But our own, we are the one. How did the Melanie came up where Manifronki as one? This United States of Biafra will stop this nonsense. We would, I am waiting of the market, but in line, Yamana USB, Yamawan Mokabao, Yamawan rubbish. Hate. We can't allow hate to take over us, never. Where you start going after your brother, killing your brother, doing nonsense in the name of money. It's not going to happen. I am even glad that it's happening now. At least, Rize could go and Afuzie Iko Rize could and Yamaluzie and Father no papas are going all this while. So that you know that whatever that happened, God allowed it to happen for us to know one or two. At least on the daily basis now, we are beginning to see all those sabot who have been hiding under, oh, we are freedom fighters. Oh, how about yeah? And on Kampi. Where are they now? They are the one now that want to tear his legacy down. Oh, my boss. Oh, my boss. Oh, I love my boss. Hey, my boss. They are the ones submitting letter to Finland secretly. But when they come out publicly, they're going to smile telling you that they love their boss. Imagine them now. They want to, a new judge is fixing March 21. For what exactly? Even going to say they have not said before. Have you ever seen where you lock up somebody for 5 good years? You don't have anything against him, no charge, only for you to start saying you are starting from the beginning. They are wasting their time. If anybody or any of us think that something will come out of that schedule, is a lie. Nothing. The only people that will release Mazen Namdekalo is the United States of Biafra government. And this is why they brought those criminals to keep saying, not to recognize it. Look at what they are not saying. The same people that went to Finland that they were telling you USG Nigeria. Can you see how their brain function? The same people that traveled all the way went there to make that declaration and now the one denouncing it. because of money. You see that money they bought, they gave them. It will soon finish. It will soon finish. And let nobody come and tell us, please forgive us, forgive them. You know, we love with our brothers. They don't know. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Ndị abroad ka our brother. Ọ dịkwu n'anya. Because ihe unu na-achụ, anyị nwa na-achụ abroad ka ifefa na-achụ. Ndị a soul go their soul to the devil. Toro ntụtụ isi ha kasị ha ma nnata n'ụwa fụ na ihe anyị na-eme nwere isi. And emesịa nwee isi mmadụ abịasịzi anyị biko na ụra pịa o nwere ka esi eme ihe iwe nwanne a na-eru na bụ ekpere m jel ka arụ zuo ya oke isi zuo ya oke ọmalite ụmụ onwe ya ọtụmụ ebelighị m igbu mmadụ mba ịkwa pọpara no ifu not life gel ahụ tinye ya dị ya ka ọ na-anụ the story say hey nna Biafra gawakwala na moon hey technology ifuko dịka Biafra ka ọ na-akpụ ya na telivishọn obi a na-eri ụdịka ihe ahụ dịka punishment n'ala ya ụlọ punishment ga-ewepụ ndụ mmadụ pịam pịam ya gawara ya wụkwara mba ọ dịgodo na-afụ ihe ahụ ọ gbara mgbe obodo ha ọ na-akpata ekikwa from ito na ihe niile anụ niile o mere they are all in vain. At the end of the day, Biafra is standing and is doing well, challenging the rest of the world in technology, in human dignity, in human rights protection. Because me, I'm not fighting for a country where human rights will be zero. No. Where I can name what you talk your mind, they will come after you want to see no. Looking forward to a country where no matter what it is, you are right to preserve and protect it. No matter who you are, as long as you are a Biafra, you have equal rights. That fellow who is handling that government, who thinks is above the law. Nobody should be above the law. So the Herdsmen that is working is because the indigenous people are scared to speak out. That's why Fulani is doing this, because they have removed them from Fulani terrorists. They are not calling them bandits. Oh, bandits. Oh, bandits. And they are coming on a daily basis, chasing people, taking over their land. And when you talk, they will use the government, their own people, the terrorists in uniform in the government, to stop you from coming to shut you up. That's the level they are in now. And the only best thing that will happen to each and every one of us is to support this government to see to it that what is happening there will not be extended and will not happen in our region. This is the reason why Mazi Simon is being detained, because Mazi Simon is fighting for this evil happening in Benue not to happen in Biafra land. Finland, you are listening to us. Release Mazi Simon to continue his duty. He's a good guy. He loves his people. You fought your freedom from Russia. Even today, you are joining NATO because of Russia. Now, we have you always talk about Ukraine. Ukraine that, Ukraine this. Biafrans have gone through what Ukraine has not even gone half in decades. And what you people, Caucasian, always do is talk about your own. We don't care about how we Africans. And we take up that challenge, say, we want to be on our own. We don't want your interference anymore. From time to time, you get interference. From time to time, we are taking advantage of the corrupt leaders we have in Africa to always bring your fun on the lives of Africa. But you will not continue that anymore. It will be your best interest, Finland, to do the right thing now and do it quickly. But the time will come when that arm of extension for Biafra will never be on the table anymore. Release Mazi Simon. He did nothing wrong. Release Mazi Namdi, Islamic State of Nigeria. Release this man, this innocent man. He did nothing wrong. Stop holding him against his will. Release this man because onye ji mmadụ na ala ji onwe ya. The more you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more your economy will keep tanking. It's a promise. You better release this innocent man and have and now come to the round table. Because the only way this thing will go down is us coming to the round table, you recognizing our declaration, and we being sister nations and countries. That's only. But if you keep thinking that you're going to suppress us, stop us from having this freedom we have fought over the years, then you are mistaken. That's not going to happen. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. We have started this journey. We go nowhere. We know they fall back anything. Fall back to it. To where? Fall back to it. To which barrack? Are we soldiers? Forward ever. Backward never. That is our motto. Mikwero Ndoze Megini, Equatorial Guinea. And you have been left behind, you criminals. You have been left behind. Whether you like it or not, you have been left behind. All these ones, now they are making is the kick of a dying horse. And very soon you will fizzle out from this planet Earth. And the internet will not forget. All your shenanigans are welcome. Don't come back tomorrow tonight. If you are a smart person, which I think you should be, you should come back to the fold, come back to the bandwagon. But if you continue wallowing in ignorance, remember that ignorance of the Lord is not an excuse. God bless everybody here. God bless our DPM. God bless our leader, Mazen Nambekal. God bless our Prime Minister, Mazen Simon Iban. All Biafrans all around the world, all our entire cabinet, our media group, Mazugo is here. God bless you, Mazugo 247, for the good work you are doing for Biafrans. We really appreciate it. Thank you for each and every one of us here who always come to educate our people. Thank you, Greg. Greg, you are doing wonderfully well. And I don't know why I don't see you on space anymore. I've been searching for this space for a very long time. I don't know, but I think maybe network or something. Thank you very much, my brother. You carry on, carry good. Greg, are you there? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Oh, was I talking to myself all this while? Amazing.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Mazruni, we can hear you.
Okay, I don't know who's supposed to go because it's like Greg is not close to his mic. I don't know. Greg, are you there?
We have.
Okay, my brother, we have to go ahead.
It seems Greg is busy. Though I have made my submission before, but
So
I want
let me
to
ask you,
take your mind to some.
let me ask you, what do you think will be the outcome of this March 21? This new set, date for Mazin and the Carlos trial.
Honestly speaking, I'm not expecting anything different from what they have been doing before. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are, you are. Go ahead.
So I don't really expect anything different from what they are doing before because for me, I thought, this is my opinion, I thought their plan initially was that the agreement they had or the contract they had with the people like Ogenkere and Co. Had it been they succeeded, I thought their plan was to release this man before now. But because they did not succeed, everything have scattered. You understand? So for them, what they wanted to do is that, for example, they succeeded, in destroying this government and everything about the convention and everything. By now nobody will be talking about, going now. When they release this man, he will come out and see that nothing is going on. Because I believe strongly that what has been keeping him, what has been making him to be strong in that place is because he's getting the information. They are feeding him about what our PM and this government is doing. I believe that is what has been, because if you see the way he spoke the last time he came out, you will know that
Exactly.
is
Like they are giving him information. They are telling him,
yes,
hey, you are guys. They not agree, they not agree at all. So somebody is giving him that information. Forget about whatever they're telling you. Those guys,
I
they are
I am
God,
very very I am very very sure that he said with the right information. That is one thing I'm sure. So now, had it been they succeeded, I my my mind was telling me that they would have released him, you know, in that previous court meeting. And they now gave him option, just like what happened to Waziri. They will not be telling him, you can see there is nobody again. Even Simon Ekpa is now taken away. You understand that kind of thing? But now they
exactly.
now new way
You know,
came up with it
they find
stronger.
this, their own is, you see, that Finland convention shouldn't happen. If
Yes,
you hold someone, hold him, we have our people inside. You know what they will do on the second. Just make sure that Finland, make sure that your police are on alert. If they sense
so that they
any,
will just
let them enter the hall and scatter things.
exactly,
Exactly. And if
exactly.
somebody has smarted them, that is the reason why they might call the boy. Hey, guy, you didn't do what we paid you for. He said, don't worry, I know what to do. I have the media, I've been giving them money. They will follow me. Once I got in the media, I have the men on ground, the one that listen to him. If I have their number, I will tell them what to do. Don't worry, I have everything. When they find out that he couldn't even deter us, now they cry.
That is exactly what happened. So for me, I think this time around, they will not release this man. If they release only in this situation, my brother Biafra is already uh in fact it is celebration galore.
But
We
the
are good to
truth they
go.
should have, even without releasing this man, we have gone, we are already
We
there.
are we are there,
So
but
they
what
already
I mean is that it will not be kind of fast, as in, those things that would have like delayed some of our activities or whatever. It will now happen, you know earlier than it should. All these recognition processes, it won't take much long again, because everything will not happen so fast. That's what I mean. Because
yeah,
that will now give
and that
it
would
will give
have been very made it very easier.
so I don't think they will still find a way, because what this man is doing is that this man is interested in his next 4 years. You get my point?
Saludo boy, Abi.
No, 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 Jeremiah.
Jagaba.
Yes, even all of them, they are interested, including Soludo, they are interested in completing their 8 years. You
Yes,
understand?
yes. And see that
Anything.
the way Soludo is distracting people, and nobody's even talking. It amazes me. Soludo
You
left
see what
that is
Soludo is
supposed to
doing.
attacking
Soludo,
media, attacking pastors, and nobody's
because
talking.
Soludo is carrying out the instructions given to him. He's playing
By the
the
jihad,
card of these people, of the card of the judge. Understand? because that is the only way that he can guarantee us next 4 years. You get the point.
Uh,
If you don't
mm-hmm,
give him that federal support, you
mm.
understand? You will
And
not
the
guarantee him.
from the look of things is like the more he does this insecurity thing, the more security votes they will give him.
That
So
is
we
it
need to
now.
informing the Bible, telling them to be, getting these our youth, innocent youth, apprehending
There is
them, accusing them of what they are
let me
not,
take a minute.
getting more.
Mark,
Yeah, go ahead.
there is something that I don't know whether you discovered this thing. You see that video, that particular
Mhm.
video that those herdsmen were uprooting cassava.
Yes.
Yeah? Go and watch that video again. You will
Okay.
see those guys uprooting cassava. They were well dressed.
Are you kidding
They will
me?
go and watch it and you will see their jeans and the kind of t-shirts they were putting on. They were well dressed, expensive
Wow.
jeans. They were
Which
well
means
dressed.
there must have been people in
These,
the government.
I am telling you, these guys are the for me, oh, I believe these guys are those soldiers, those repentant, whatever that were
Okay.
integrated in. Yeah, because they have money.
You are
You
making
understand?
sense. Yeah.
They have money. Ordinarily, a cattle rearer that we know, you know the way they dress tatters.
Yes. Now, like people are. There's
You
no
understand?
more cattle, my brother. These people have contacted their brothers from other parts, from the, Kutajalo.
Even
Give them
at that,
back.
even at
Tell them
that,
that,
when
you
you
know what they told them when they started? They told them
my brother,
that,
these are these
okay,
guys, their skin, when you look at it, you know that these guys are feeding well. These guys are living well. I studied that video very critically, and I saw when I look at their dresses, I said, "Wow, wow!" You will know that
can you
this
imagine?
is a well something. Just they wanted to use that thing to provoke people. You understand?
Okay, so
That
that
was
we
it.
might not start attacking. They will not get opportunity to kill our people. That kind of thing.
That is it. That is
Can
it.
you imagine? And they
Go
need one of us
again.
to carry out that action. And we agreed. You see why I don't understand? I don't just understand what happened to this crop of politicians Igbos are having these days. Where are the likes of Mbakwe? Where are they? We once had
It
Michael
is
Obradi. Where are these people? Does it mean none of them, they have nobody having that?
those ones are sold out. They have eaten with
Honestly,
the demons, so they can't
I'm
do
telling
much right now.
you, unbelievable, unbelievable that this kind of thing is happening and nobody is ready to speak up. And now, what do you even think that these Benueans, what is the reason why they are being docile? Like that
The
is,
good thing, no
cannot,
matter what
I
they
mean,
do,
I think
God
there
is
was
able
a
to take
time the BLA was extended to them. What happened to that? Did they sabotage it? Because I don't know. Let me champion. Do you understand what I asked?
sorry, I am a bit busy. I'm attending to a client,
Okay. Greg,
so
are you there? Are you still busy now?
check whether Marty Rose is free to speak.
Okay. I can see Rose. Rose steps. is here. I don't know if he's close to his mic to speak. You guys should request mine. They are requesting because Greg
Um,
don't have to.
Rooney, I'm actually busy though, but we can relate. I don't know
Yes,
why
I
people are
said
not reporting. Yeah.
I'm asking Jose that why is it that these killings is continuing in Benue? Does it mean that the arm of extension, the BLO extended to Benue's then when PM was around was sabotaged or something? Because I'm still surprised that this thing is still happening unabated.
Rooney, to answer that question, I will have to bring up a short story because sometimes it's always good for things to happen, and so that our heroes can be respected and can be regarded. I remember when Samuel Autumn, the former governor of Benue State, was always shouting, screaming to Buhari, releasing Nnamdi Kanu so that these killings will stop, despite the fact that we know that you are behind all these things. Release this man, or rather, send security forces to Benue State so that they can curb this insecurity happening in Benue State. Rooney, to my surprise, Buhari paid deaf ear. He didn't even flinch for 1 second, or thought about what Samuel Elton was asking him to do. Samuel Elton picked up his car and went to the airport, flew to Abuja, went to meet that same president called Buhari. Buhari, my people are dying. I need help. We need security. What is going on? We need you to support and do the needful. The man said, "Don't worry, go home. We will see what we can do." Up to today, nothing has been done in Benue State. Do you remember that Samuel Autumn brought out his own security outfit? I don't know if you were following the news. He brought out his own security outfit to go into the forest because, before, Benue State was the largest production of yam and other food, most especially yam. That is where they know Benue State for. Nothing was done. Fulani went on rampage in the whole of Samuel Elton's village and state. Why? Because they were sponsored by the government. They never wanted to stop it. Now, when our prime minister rose up and said, no, enough is enough, and decided to help to curb the insecurity, they started fighting him. Today, I want the likes of Lai Mohammed to come out and come and defend what is happening in Nigeria today, most especially in that Benue State and in the southeast. Come and defend it. That you are a former spokesperson or whoever you are, media person to Buhari. Now we need you to come and debunk all those things. Because they were fighting Nnamdi Kanu then. All these people that you see shouting, oh, let them release Nnamdi Kanu, it's long overdue. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is this. When that same Nnamdi Kanu come out, believe you me, they will still sabotage him. Nigeria, as in, I don't know what they did to our people that they don't have, they can't think, they can't reason anymore. I am telling you what happened 2 years ago. Now that same killing continues and is still intensifying up to tomorrow. Still yet, when your saviors come, you go and sabotage them, sell their conscience. Why, Rooney, if I may ask, why are they complaining now? Why are they shouting? Maybe they said this were the bad guy. To the extent that the governor of Anambra State, this delegitimized governor, said Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Called him a criminal on national TV with Ruben Abati. Called our prime minister criminal because he's in power. He's in power. That's why he could say that. So Ludo is killing the Anambarians today. You are talking about Benue State, that is still far. What is happening in Anambra State today? They went to access. So he's calling our prime minister a criminal. These are people without honor. These are thieves without honor. Today, our prime minister has become a thief because he was being restricted. Could any one of them talk when our prime minister was speaking? All these animals you see today that call themselves governors, helping Nigerian terrorist governments to cause havoc in their land, to show them that they love them. This is what they are doing. So you are going too far. You are going very far. Benin State is part of the United Biafra. But what we're saying is that you are going too far. We're talking about the one that we are seeing. And the one that has happened. The government comes and say, oh, prove to us that you can respect us. That is why Hope Uzodinma is the governor of Imo State today, killing people without any remorse. Killing, as in you see the carnage, the evil that they are bringing to their own citizens. You know?
Honestly, and I won't begin to wonder, does it mean that these people doing this thing don't really think that tomorrow there will be, a bounce back or something? I don't know.
Really, as both of us is discussing this thing now, as we are discussing this on this space, they don't even care. They don't believe that Biafra has been redeclared. That Biafra is just like, you are talking trash. You are. Let me use the former governor's this thing of Imo State, Rochas words. These are Iberiberism people talking. They are Iberibe is becoming too much. That is what they are seeing us as. So go on, sir.
Can you imagine? So to them, we are wasting our time, right?
That is it, Rooney. That is what I'm telling you. For a sitting governor that should mind his business, an illegitimized governor of Anambra State, call him prime minister because he wants to prove to the Yoruba media that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, that Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Specifically mentioned it is a criminal. People like the criminal Simon Ekpa. That is, Simon Ekpa is a nobody. And I want to ask you, Mr. Rooney, all these people that has ruled Anambra State and Imo State today, where are they? Where are they? Are they in that same state?
They are all in US. The London boys in London.
So for how long are they going to fool our people? And they will have sex. Places that should have been under fire by now, they are petting them, using government forces on innocent civilians that has done nothing wrong to them. One is not arrested, one is not charged, proven guilty. Why would the Nigerian terrorist government arrest someone, detain him, and start investigating him? Rooney, a lot needs to be done in our country. This is just a simple truth I'm telling you.
You can imagine when you not see this Caucasian who will tell you they believe in democracy, human rights, working with these people who are violating human rights on a daily basis and don't give a fuck about it. And you now begin to wonder, why would they now be, when it comes to Africa, they are hypocritical about their move and everything? Does it mean that they think that Africa will continue to be the way they are forever?
Rudy, I must tell you this. Believe you me. The Western powers made the laws to guide themselves. The laws of humanitarian is only meant for the Westerners. The law of freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of expression, rights to anything you want to do is only for the white men, for the foreigners, not for Africans. Africans can go to hell if they like. This is just a simple truth. This is a simple truth. It is that same charter, UN charter, that tells you that self-determination is not a crime. That same UN charter tells you self-defense is not a crime. But in Africa, most especially in Nigeria, self-determination becomes a crime. And I give you instances. What of Deborah today? What of Sunday Jackson that was, in his farm, in his inherited farm, farming, and Fulani came there to unalive him, and the guy was able to overpower the Fulani, collected the knife and unalive the Fulani. He's facing death sentence in Nigeria. And nobody seems to have it at the back of their mind that this is self-defense. But can you do that in abroad? No. Anybody who comes to kill you, you are able to, in fact, fuck him up on his head. Nobody cares about it. They will go to court and you will lose the case because there are CCTV camera there. These people, this person was coming to unalive you. You were able to subdue him and collected the weapon he had and unalived him. So you're good to go. Because if you had left him, you would have been the one being laying down 6 feet tomorrow. So what we're talking about. And when we talk about these things, they call us a terrorist. And this is what Nigeria is known for. This is what they're known for. So the Western laws does not work in Africa. I can tell you for free. Thank you, Rooney.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. You said it all. It doesn't really work because you have a lot of points. It doesn't work on us. And this is the reason why we Africans are supposed to sit back and ask ourselves, why is it that when it comes to us, these people don't give a damn? Why are we even giving a damn about them? Why not we go to our separate, ways, the way God made us, and govern ourselves, people with the same ideology in the same place, and stop all this rancor. Why? Why can't we do just that? Must we continue every day fighting one another, killing one another, not moving forward, stagnant? What matters to some of us is about this one. You see them now, make mistake now, talk about government poverty, it doesn't bother them. What bothers them is, IPOB is a terrorist. They will open space. They will talk about it. We saw two men sleeping together. They were caught. It will become internet. They are distracted. We saw these women and the one man, married man, caught. He's a celebrity. They will come out. Nonsense things that does not make any sense, make a lot of sense to them. And they will spend their whole day talking about it. But this poverty, backwardness, herdsmen killing, they don't talk about it. Know why? When you talk about it, they're going to come for you. And nobody want to die. They don't want to die for what they believe in. They just want to continue this dancing around, hating one another, stopping one another. That is what Africa wants to continue to do. God forbid. We, the Biafrans, have come to change the status quo. And this we will do, whether the devil like it or not. Ugu Global, you have the mic.
Rooney, before Ugu Global goes on, I don't know where you are, if you are in the homeland or abroad, but Rooney, I must say this to you, yeah? When you remain in Africa, most especially Nigeria, and you see all the evil going on in Nigeria, and you've not stepped out of Nigeria, you will feel that is a norm. That is how it should be done. And the way police are brutalizing people is meant to be like that. Is a thief, is a criminal. Now, do you know that when I came abroad for the first time, I started realizing all these things Nnamdi Kanu was saying. Now, when Christ gave, according to the people who wrote the Bible, they said heaven and earth. They said Christ gave made a law that there is life and death, but choose life that you may live. Now, and when that same Christ came out, he said that I have created heaven and I've created earth. But the easiest way for you to go to heaven is through the narrow way. But it is easy for you to go to heaven by worshiping me. So you could see that there was a law that was made by this God, right? And the same God now said, this law that I have prison and I have hell. But when you do things in the right way and go about the right direction, you will enter into heaven. But in Nigeria, what we have in Nigeria is only hell. The government does not create job opportunities. The government does not create anything concerning, opportunities for you after school to, even survive. Now, what they have created in Africa is outlaws, prison. Now, when you finish school for 6 or 7 years, depending your course of if depending the course you read in school. Now, when you come out from that school, you are only open to crime without any opportunity of facing that your career. Now, when these people start committing crime, they bring them out and start this their saga. Oh, he's a criminal. He killed people. Now, because you have created only hell, how will they survive to go to heaven? There is no such opportunity in Nigeria. So you begin to now think that hell is normal. Now, when you now come out of that Africa, that Nigeria, and go to every other country, you will see that the government has created hell and heaven, according to the Bible. But people chose to go to that heaven because there is peace, love, security, government funds, there is education, there is free medical system, there is free transportation from point A to point B, and you decided now that you want to go to hell by committing crime and suffering for the next 6 or 10 years, or depending your time. So you have chose where you want to belong. You see, that is what the Western world is all about. But Africa has not given, most especially Nigeria, has not given their citizens those both chances. The only opportunity that Nigeria gave to their people is hell. And when you go through that hell, they will still call you a terrorist. That is what we are passing through in Nigeria, Mr. Rumi. I don't know if you agree with me on this. Thank you.
I agreed with you 100%. This is, I was telling a friend of mine, I said, if anybody die and go to hell from Nigeria, he should go and ask God questions. No, 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 no. No, please, don't do this. I was just coming from hell. I found my own. Why should I continue it here? Because there's no way in the world to be in Nigeria. Coming out of that Nigeria, and you maybe not find yourself in places like America and all these civilized world. I will not be thinking, oh man, I'm out of hell. You said it all. I'm in 100% in agreement with you. There's no way in the world can be in Nigeria and you leave this country and go to where things well that you never think of coming back to this place anymore. This is the reason why we are fighting. Because we have seen it all. We have seen it. Google Global.
What?
Kene Drake one them the fight
Yes.
champion Buffalo, Sir William, Samuche, John C. Derima, Simon Teddy, go 247, the man they couldn't buy. Enyezioku, Romero Zelu, Sister Carla Dean, Fongier. John Oyo team Ekenem, Mama Gideon Ekenem on USB, Koechi Yazelo. Yes, Yenji Sekamti Kwanum, Nihan, Eku, Bona. Nke mbụ na mbụ na okpokoro azania go on ebe ka o steeti o si dị ka m nwekwu ihe m chọrọ ikwu ka m dị sure na ihe m chọrọ ikwu ka ọ bụ
Plateau State, Plateau, Middle Belt.
and na middle bed a kwa ebe a ka mkpamkpa niile na-agbapụ ya.
Yes, na Benue ka nke anụ
a because ihe njiji aja ka m dị sure ihe m chọrọ ikwu maka na walida maazị Nnamdi Kanu gwara ha dat na ejino ogwu na Ojukwu kwuru mgbe nke ya na ndị niile tinyere aka wee megide Biafra na ha agaghị ezu ike ihe niile ha mere n'ala Biafra agbachighatara ha azụ. Ihe nji sị ka m kwuo okwu a bụ na ịmago a na-ajụ ọgịnị na-eme na middle bed, understand, ihe a bụ ihe a na-akpọ karma is real. Ihe a bụ ihe ndị nna nna ha mere anyị tinyere ha azụ back. Because you watch all this terrorist attack in and all the too much there. Why you Bruce Eba? That's what you're telling them. I can see can be a put eba. Even our leader could hear and the Sijalaka, Nibu Biafra, name and Temimo. Nahaga do water than we hammer in the Biafra. And this is their coin they are receiving now. And when you get in that after I get Amaro. Mgbe ha mere mgbe nna na ha mere such a thing. Ọ ya ka eji ekwu onye ọbụla kwụba aka ya ọtọ na-eme ihe ọbụla ị na-eme because soon after this life e nwere life after death. So nke ọbụla ị na-eme echere na imesịa ya obie ị na-eme mma imecha mma ụmụ ga-eri uru mma imere ụmụ ga-eri uru mma imere imekwanụ njọ the same thing awaits your next generation. Ị na-aghọta? So ihe a bụ alụ nna m na ha kpara bụ ihe na Chukwu oke abịa ma ji the other side na-akwụ ha ụgwọ ya maka na onye ọ na-emetụrụ Biafra aka metụ Chukwu oke abịa n'aka because na anyị nwa bụ ụmụ Chukwu ihe anyị bụ ụmụ Chukwu so na onye ọna na-akpa anyị aka one way or the other ị ga-ereceive the repercussion back. Another thing m chọrọ itinye ọnụ bụ ịma na ekwute maka Soludo ihe ọ na-egbusisi ndị be anyị achọrọ m ime ka ụnụ mmadụ na enwere anybody bụ gọvanọ na South East na-abụrụ ogbu mmadụ ha ncha niile bụ ogbu mmadụ before a ga-enye gị that seat ị ga-abụ ogbu mmadụ and igbu mmadụ abụrụ igbu ụmụnne gị. Go and check their history from Wike, from Hope Uzodimma, from Uli Obiano. Go and check their history to this current one now. Go Soludo. So ị ga-abụrụ na ogbu ọchụ. So and also ihe anyị ji agba mbọ ka anyị kewapụ onwe anyị n'ebe ndị anọ na ndị enwere ezigbo ebumnobi banyere ụmụ Biafra atọl. Before ị ga-abụ gọvanọ ị ga-eso n'ala ọ jiri ha ga-analụ gị uche nye gị uche ajụrụ ajụ by one thing or the other a ga-akọmiti gị ka imesịa ịwọchị onwebere onye bụ gọvanọ na South East or South South na-eme ka mmadụ ma ọ rigote o nwere ike mgbe ọ ga na-eme kampen ọ ga na-ekwu okwu ka mmadụ ọ ga na-akpa agwa ka mmadụ even ọ ga-eje danye na pọrọpọtọ ebe ọ na-ata ọka ka o wee win ya mana immediately ọ bara that seat.
Onye anụmanụ Soludo mechara dịka ife a tụọ na ọ na-anọcha na-ata ọka ọ na-eme
so otego ha onye ọ na-abụ gọvanọ apụgo na mmadụ ọ bụzi mmadụ ọ ihe niile a ka Walida fụchara anya wee tibe mkpu because gbanwe gọvanọ maọbụ prezidenti batagolunu dị mma karịa nke pụrụ apụ rada nke pụrụ apụ na-adị beta than nke batara abata. O doghị anya na more days, more months, more years, everything is going backward. Ọ ya bụ the reason anyị ji emere ihe anyị na-eme maka ya agaghị atasị afụfụ a hapụ ụmụ anyị ka ụmụ anyị kọntinu kwa maọbụ ụmụ anyị. Ọ ya ka ọ na-abụ mfu ndị anụnwa na sabotaji ihe anyị na-eme ana m ajụ ma ndị a ọ bụkwa ọbara Igbo ha esikwa na agbụrụ anyị wee pụta ka ọ bụ agbụrụ emixiri emix. A na-agba mbọ ka anyị si n'ọnwụ pụta banye na ndụ isi mba nọ anyị chigaba azụ jee nọrọ n'ọnwụ kpaba afụfụ mana ebe unu bigasị n'obodo oyibo unu na ọfụma ihe niile na-aga n'ụlọ ọfụma na-enjoy afụfụ ndị ọzọ tara mana asịze ka ewedata anya bụ ihe na be anyị unu asị mba unu ele ụmụnne unu na legoti na akpa kpụrụ aja wunye na garị ọ jọgburu denesi gbuo nke akwụ onye na-eme nke ọ na-eme kwụba aka ya ọtọ na kama Israel middle bed is receiving their own karma meted to us by their grandfathers. This is their coin they are receiving now. So onye ọbụla kpachapụ anya n'ihe ọbụla ọ na-eme ana ma mmadụ ka anyị ghara ịdaba na kaba without knowing na ya abago na kaba. Anyị kwuru n'ụzọ eziokwu oge ọbụla na-eme ihe dị mma na-ekwu eziokwu n'ọsọ nsị ya ga-anapụta anyị n'ije anụnwa anyị nọ ọsọ anụnwa efere anyị na-agba bụ sọsọ eziokwu ga-azọpụta anyị bikọs ịwọchi ihe na-eme n'ọnụ ụwa niile gbagburu eziokwu adịghọzi oru ha na ihe gbasara Afrịka onweghị onye na-achọzi ikwu eziokwu. Ahụize Chineke mere zitere anyị Trump again ọ bụghị Amerịka agwụna Amerịka anago ka n'anyị ebe ọ bụla ya ejezie na skuul apasị ya na lọọ ịrụzie na-agwa nwatakịrị na Chineke mere misteki kee ya ka ọ bụrụ nwoke maọbụ Chukwu mere misteki mee ya ka ọ bụrụ nwaanyị. Ọ bụrụ ihe a na-akụziri nwatakịrị na-eto eto. Gwa m that generation tolite kedu ihe a ga-apasụ to the world. Ọrọ destruction, ọrọ mbibi. Ya bụ na anyị ga-ejisi ike kwuru n'eziokwu na-ekwu ya ka o si wee dị. Ama m na eziokwu na-agba agba na ntị, ọ na-afụ ụfụ, mana anyị ga na-ekwu ya ka anyị wee dọta mkpụrụ obi furu efu, maka na mkpụrụ obi furu efu karịrị akarị. Ha dị too much. Mkpụrụ obi furu efu na-ana n'iyi duto nkụzi ha nwetara ma ọ bụ duto ihe ha amaghị maka ya dị too much, duto ebe ha fụtara onwe ha. So ihe ọzọ m nwere ike ịpụ in again, Rudy isi na ị naghị enweta break ma ọ bata online. Ọ bụrụ na ịbịa ịfụrụ ya refresh your phone, ị ga-enweta ihe ọ na-emekwu na nke m. Refresh back.
Amara m ihe na-eme bifo na ya ma ọ bịazie ebe na nkịta ana m
Yes, ọ bụrụ na ịfụrụ ya just
refresh
your phone. You come up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
So
this, what do you have to say about this Mazen and the Kalu court case, March 21?
Ekwu that this March ha fixiri bụ just ka ha mekwa ka ha si eme. Ọ na ka ihe Rosie na-ekwu na ndị enweghị ike irelize Nnamdi ka na-abụrụ through our action. Simple as that. Yeah, buy time to have a buy. Understand? They have no power to try our leader since they committed the atrocity of extraordinary rendition. Ebak had lost all the legitimacy to try him. So changing judge, bringing this, bringing that is buying time. You got for that day, you got that day, you got for the world. Just akwụkwọ one or two things asị ga join onye ọ na-amasa. They are not ready to release him. It's us through our government, through our activities, we release him. Even our prime minister said it before. You know, Chukwu na-esi na ọnụ ndị amụma ekwu okwu. It's us who release our leader through our actions. So whether nothing good will come out of Egypt ka ha si ekwu ya, o nwere ihe dị mma ga-esi n'aka Nigeria pụta. Nothing. The law there they created, they don't obey it. All the same court in Nigeria who still releasing our leader, let him go. They may obey. Did they obey it? The same court discharge all the charges. Did they obey it? So changing the judge and the fixing date for try who? What are you going to try him for? You can't put something on nothing and expect it to stand. Just simple as that. But we must stand and we will be watching them until we start our march. Let all of them, let all this Nigerian media that remain mute, let us continue remaining mute. Let them don't talk, because since December till now, they haven't talked. Let them remain this mute they are. Because when I hear remain mute, they are supporting evil. They are the real terrorists. How the head represent he has well also to do. Their duty will ịgbasa ozi ihe niile na-eme n'obodo, mana ha anaghị eme ya. Enye ha brand envelope, they close their mouth. Choose room nke dị ha mma ịgbasa. Ụmụ mmadụ a na-anwụ unnecessary death. So, in my conclusion, I urge all genuine Biafran to remain resolute, stand on the truth, always speak the truth. You may think they are not hearing it, they are hearing it. They are hearing it. And we will continue speaking out.
Yes, my brother, I can hear you.
Yes.
I know I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm hearing you.
No, I mean, we will continue speaking the truth. The whole world is hearing us. It doesn't matter. The whole world is are hearing us. So we will remain in the path of truth. As our leader always said, Simon, don't let Satan get into you. Just remain in the path of truth. And we will continue in the path of truth until we get to our promised land. I thank you all, General Biafrans. Those that haven't spoke, come up and hear your own voice. It do us good. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rooney. I stand back from my end. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much, because we just have to continue this unrelented, keep pushing till we get to that point. And that's what's going to happen. And you see, all these, whatever you see going on now, not going to deter us at all till we get to that. Drake, are you there? Drake, somebody should hold on this now. I'm a little bit busy now.
Drake, are you there? Jose, are you free to speak?
Yeah, but I'm not that free because I'm actually busy, and I believe Dre is actually busy. But though Biafrans, you can share the space and come up and tell us what you think and tell us your mind. Afternoon, man. There is no language that you speak that will not entertain. You can speak your dialect when you come up, and then speak Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, depending that you are on this USB governments, you know. So you are supporting what is going on under this administration. Under this administration. So the most important thing is stand tall in the midst of this whole back and forth that they are trying to push us on. Anyways, Biafrans, you can go on because I have things to attend to. Thank you.
Okay, let's do Jesus love. Go on. Jesus love. Take the mic, please.
Thank you very much, my brother Ronnie. God bless you. God bless you, my brother Drake. God bless you. God bless everyone in this space. I love what you are doing this hot afternoon from my location. I am happy to see everyone in this space. For the few days now, I believe the network is dealing with me in my location. Anytime I come to the internet to check if I can join this space, I will not see the space. But I will get the notification that Drake is alive in the space, but I will not see the space. And I know no matter what they do, we'll continue moving ahead. There is no way the power of the wicked ones can stop what God has signed to establish. Because Chukwu Kikabiyama have mandated us to live and to free in worshiping Him. So we cannot be intimidated by anybody, no matter what they do. They are in the last fight. This is the last fight. And in this last fight, Biafrans need to be buckled up. Because as we are talking, the speed of the Fulanization in the country, not Islamization anymore, Fulanization in the country, the speed, the rate that is taken now, We that are ground, what we are seeing is a different thing. What we are seeing is a different thing. The governors have no choice than to embrace whatsoever the Fulani told them to do. Because Fulanis have no time again. They have no time again. As we are speaking, Biafra land are full of terrorists. Boko Haram, Iswai, Al-Qaeda, what call them, whatsoever you call them, they are in Biafra land. They are in Biafra land. As I'm talking to you, they are in Biafra land. Every part of Biafra, these people have shared themselves in every part of Biafra. I am not joking. I know what I'm telling you. This is not wrong information. If you have anybody that can tell you the truth, ask the person to investigate what I'm saying in Biafra land. I will give you the appropriate information, what I'm telling you here. This is what we have come across, and we are on it. We are on it, seriously. In my area, we are on it. This thing is happening. It's not a joke. And Izodima is the root cause of everything that is happening in Biafra land now as we are talking. Because he's the one that superhead everything, that they should come in, nothing will happen. Nobody will challenge. He have guaranteed them, and they are coming in mass. And no governor is talking. No terrorist governor is talking, because all of them are terrorists. And that is why you see Soludo killing the youth in former Anambra State. The reason why he's killing the youth is because he know that the youth of Anambra, if they move emotion, they can do anything. And that is why you see he's killing them today, putting fear in their body, in their heart, in every home, making them to relax for every attack that is coming. That is what you are seeing Soludo is doing now. And Peter Mba, his other hand, everything has gone in Enugu. As I'm talking to you right now, everything is gone in Enugu. The fight is going to be very tough, because this fight, our army have to be very equipped. It will not just be on ground alone. I am begging every Biafra, if you have love for your people at home, if you are abroad, and you have love for your people at home, call it whatever you want to call it, South or Southeast. If you have love for them, that you care for them, you pay their school fees, you feed them, you pay for anything, or the accommodation, or you make them to feel good because you are there taking care of them. I pray you and I beg you, I want you to ask for the USB government account to support. We need what they say, equipment for our men, because these people, what they are carrying and what they hold in their hands, my brothers and sisters, is not a joke. They are well prepared coming to the South, because they know the South. We have militants, different group of militants, and they know there is equipment in the South. And as they are coming with what they say, superb. That is what they are coming with. These people are not joking. We have come encounter some group of persons, and we know what it is. If you know you are there to help this government, please, I want to beg everyone, support this government. Support this government. Without that, the fight will be very tough. This is not the matter of if fight. The enemy that is our land now, the enemy that is in our land now, my people, you see that the North is calm for this period. The North is calm for this period because the use of Dema agree with them that what they are doing in that area, that is not where they belong. That the South is where they belong. and he agree with them, and he's deceiving every certain governor, making the governors to know that without that, without giving the space, nothing will happen. They are all gone, and they are selling their people, selling their citizens, killing their citizens because of these people. I want everybody to be very, very careful and very conscious, because what is happening now, maybe if God did not stand with us, and if the government are not standing their ground to take control of our resources, the fight will be very tough. Let us say the reality. What is happening today? What is on ground? This is not matter of Fulani. This is not matter of army in uniform, military, terrorist in uniform. No, this is not matter of Ubago. This is not matter of the AVG. Even as we are talking, the AVG and the Bubago, and they have, as I'm talking to you, they know what is happening and they know what is after them. They know what is happening and they know what is after them. Because the job they hired them to do is now bringing calamity to them. Because even their own family are not safe. Their own family are not safe. Their own well-wishers, their own loved ones are not safe. This is not just misinformation. I am speaking for the experience that we have encountered with and the confession they make. So this is not a joke. We need to buckle up in this Biafra government. We need to buckle up. Division you are seeing today is not just a division, but it's what they call sell out among the former brigade. Because there are people, there are money mongers, people that love money more than everything in the world. They want to be rich. They want to be called Odogu in their community. They want to be called Odogu in their home. They want to be ambassador in their town. When they come home, they will see them as ambassador. They can do anything to do whatever they want to do. And that is why you see what is happening, what is playing out today. In the case of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even the judge that have assigned, that accept the contract today, we don't even know his fate now. Because that man is even afraid of his head. What he has said to go and do, he don't even know where to start, where to end. So we don't even know what is going to take place on the 21st. Whether he will represent, whether or not, we don't know. We are talking about Benue. Benue is far because people are here with us. Tunubu, is he yesterday or day before yesterday, was telling the bishop that went to visit him that he have settled the governor of Benue State, that he have gathered the religious leader, the Christians, religious leader, everyone. They have settled them and everything has gone normal. They have gone back to their places. They have gone back and killing is going on. And they were clapping hands for Tunubu. Tunubu told them clearly, the Christian leaders, the Christian leaders that went to meet Tunubu to talk about insecurity and the welfare of the Christians. Tunubu told them clearly that this is not the matter of how the religion is going to be built or is going to be defended. They should come and invest. They should think of investment that they will invest in their country to make the country great. They talk about insecurity. The insecurity is happening to everybody. It's happening everywhere in the country, not only just one religion. Are you hearing the president of a nation? And they are there clapping for him. People that went to go and seek the president contest. They went there to go and clap for him for whatever he's saying. Because these people know, these people, they just go there to take picture and be in the internet or be in a channel so that the world will see that they went to president to go and discuss with president. That is what they went there to do. There is nothing good we are expecting from the zoo. There is nothing good we are expecting from the zoo. If anybody is expecting anything for the zoo, it's a failure. It's a failure. And that is the reason why you see many operating with the mentality of the zoo in the Biafra government. They are coming to space to ask irrelevant questions, coming to attack, coming to do rubbish because they don't have a domot. They don't have a stable place. Zoo you see today don't have a domot, don't have a stable place. And that is why the real people that have Nigeria, the real people that owns Nigeria, they are the one coming up now. That is the terrorists you see today come to every corner. And the help of Uzodinma make them to come to the side because they told him that they have nothing with the South. They told him that they have nothing with the South. He said because they have the ability to do it, they should come to the South. Because of political tussle, he can do it. He used the hand to hit his chest that nothing will happen. He have men that will assist them to complete the job. Are you hearing for a Boeing state governor? You can't hear from there. The largest teaching place, or what do they call it, in Islam, in Africa as a whole, it's in a Boy state. It's in a Boy state. And the same boy governor told these people that when Fulani attack you, don't retaliate. Don't worry. Even though when they come to slaughter you in your house, nobody should talk. Give them your head. Surrender your neck to them. Let them slaughter you. You will have no problem. They should do whatever they want to do and go. There is no problem. For you to know what is happening. What is happening is not a joke. It's not a joke. So anybody telling you, or anybody you see any individual causing commotion, causing confusion, and you fold your hands that, oh, you don't know where to follow, you don't know where to help, you don't know where to put your money, you don't know, and you are hearing the name of the government, USB government, you are hearing the name, and you are folding your hands that you don't know, you are confused, you don't know the truth and the lie, you don't know the one that is deceiving or the one that is saying the truth. My people, you will lose your own before we get to me. You will lose your own before we get to me. Because why? You are not prepared, but I am prepared. I am prepared. You are not prepared. I am prepared. So stay and watch the truth, or the false, or the lie, or the deceit. Where you confuse, that confusion that you put on your head or your body, the time that the confusion will make you to be corrected in a hard way is coming. Because it's in your domot, very close to you. You see what happened in Anambra? How can a NAFDAC officers enter, break into market in the midnight? They loot every market, everything they are selling in that market, they loot everything, putting people in the state of a confusion. They don't know where to start, they don't know where to end. What does that mean? To tell you that they are going to deal with you with hunger. The food you think you will eat, the money that you think that you have gathered to do something that make you to not worry about what is happening in the zoo. They don't even care to have your own freedom, that you are there because you are comfortable. Many that are being looted their shop, they are not even contributing a dime to the Biafra struggle. When you tell them about Biafra, they're ready to slaughter you in that place. Today, their shop, everything is looted. They are crying. To the same government that sent them to go and deal with the people. You are crying to them. See, my people, this is not a joke. The situation we are now, if we cannot rise and stand with our feet, like Dr. Maya Lafia said, if we cannot rise and stand and defend ourselves, these people will come and they will kill everybody. and the uniform men are backing them because they are the one aiding them. If you think that this message that this man give or pass to everyone in this world, if you think that this man don't see anything before he pass it to you, and you are there, money your business, money your work, because you have never get to your domot. When they were telling Enugu people that this is what, when our leader March 21 was preaching this, Enugu people were the one that was insulting March 21, going against him. If you go to space, you will see attack where you shake the people from Enugu. Today, the governor of Enugu, Peter Mba, come out and say Photoshop is the one that is flying everywhere. The protest, women protest, he says it's a Photoshop, that nothing happened like that in Enugu state. They have got to investigation and do nothing like Fulani Herdsmen raping and killing or anything. Are you seeing? They have never started though. Until everybody will leave his community for these people. And the end, where you gather, they will throw something in that place, you suffocate, you die. Because they don't want to see anybody exist in that area. These are the people that you are loyal to. When they talk about your freedom, you say you can never be free. You have a governor because it's your uncle, because it's your brother's brother, because it's your community person, because it's your party member. You are dying. Somebody in your family is dying. Somebody who close to you for your community is dying. Somebody who is the state you come from is suffering. They cannot go to farm. Women go to farm, they will rape them. Men go to farm, they will slaughter them. They go to their own business, not that they go to look for their trouble, they will slaughter them. The cassava that people planted because of what they will eat, you carry your cow inside, you root them, cut them with cutlass for cow to eat. And these people have never seen what will make them to support the freedom. These people have never seen what will motivate them to say, no, let me stand. If I can do something, I will do it. They can't do it. In your presence, these people have come to your community. In the night where you are sleeping, they are walking around your community. They are mapping everywhere, timing when you will wake up and where you will sleep. How you're worried about in the community, how the community works where you are sleeping. They are your community already. Because they have never started their action, they are your community. They are your forest. They are in your bushes. They are not far from you. They are not far from you. They are pushing it very fast because their target is because they are targeting before June. Before June, they want to take over whatever they want to take over. I'm talking from experience, not just information. We have encountered them and we know what we face and we know how we conquer them with the help of Shuko Kabiama. But I'm telling everybody, if you know, whether you believe in this Biafra, you don't believe. If you believe in living, if you believe in saving life, if you believe that when somebody's have life, he have future, that love, display it, support the government. I am not bringing this message because I want to convince you. I am not here to convince you, but I'm telling you the reality. You face your business, daybreak, you go to your market. In the evening, you come to your house, you think of your business, you think of how you are going to sell, you think of how you are going to buy, you think of how you are going to push, you are going to purchase. That is the only thing you are thinking of. But you don't think of the well-being of your people. That business can crumble today, you turn to nothing. If you don't even care, if you don't even take care, the business will cause you heart attack. And from there, you will die. From that place, you die. Because when you have the problem of high blood pressure, if you are not careful that minute, you go. You think about your business, your business, your business, your business, your business, your work, your office, your office, your office, your office. But you don't think of how, if this office had been attacked today, where am I going to be? How am I going to live with my family? If I have no freedom of speech, if I have no freedom of doing anything, if something is going wrong and there is no way we can talk about it, how can we live in this kind of situation? You don't think about that because you have a business, you have a job, so your own is finished. I am sorry. It's coming to you because the days you will sleep in that your office, it will more than the days you will go to your community or your house in anywhere you are to stay, because fear will not let you enter evil keke, not vehicle. Fear will not let you enter keke or machine to cross to any place. You will remain that office. The days you will sleep in that office, it will more than the days you will go to your house, because you and your family will be separated in a false way where you don't understand. Do you think that we are joking? We are not joking. What is happening is very close to you. It's not far anymore. It's not far anymore. As you see, the government is pushing harder to be recognized by Biafra to be recognized. The more the way the government is pushing, the more these people are pushing to Biafra land. The more they are coming to Biafra land. So if you think that you fold your hands, let me leave it for Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. Hey, PM Samanekba is a criminal. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Oh, Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is a criminal. He is a terrorist. They are terrorists. These are terrorists. The terrorist is in your house. The people you rent house for, the people you are living in the same place with, the people that are coming to sell nama for you, they are with you. They are not far from you. Very soon, it will be like film that you are watching your television. That you are calling film. When they are acting, you will act in your front, and you will have nothing to say. If you be alive to tell the story, you can tell the story. But if you cannot, if luck run against you, that you are not live to tell that story, then you manage it. You go and tell God that because you mind your business, you don't care about living. That is why you come and meet him. Then you will have a handshake with you. If God can defend the children of Israel, and God can stand with the children of Israel, and evil, let's come to what the word of God say. Where the word of God say, because David is a man of battle. God told David, he said, I train your finger for war. What is the finger mean? The hands. The strength are given to you. I train you for war. I give that to you because I know there is a battle ahead of you. There is a freedom to fight, and you must get that freedom. Do you think by carrying Bible, you are the most holiest person? Do you holier than God that give the instruction that go and defend your people? Go and fight for your people. Defeat them. He said, I've given you the power. I will fight for you when you will hold your peace. What is the peace that the Bible means? By the time you are fighting with your enemy, God will be ahead of you, defeating your enemy. So when you think that you are doing something and you don't know where you are going, you read the Bible, you carry Bible. You are not the only man of God. You are not the only apostle or bishop. You are not the only preacher. When you preach the Bible in the favor, the way you can turn the Bible to deceive people so that your church will feel. No. Tell them the gospel. The gospel is when you see something that is not rhyme with you, defend yourself from it. When we talk about the New Testament, when Peter bring up his sword, as he remove that man's ear, please, your mic is muted. Please, your mic is mute. Ugo, there is noise coming from your background, please.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. So, when we come to the New Testament, we are talking about Jesus. Jesus came and he sacrificed his blood, and the blood that placed us, the blood that's there for us is free, is there for we to succeed. Yes, I believe. But when Peter bring out the sword, when the enemy came to carry him, to carry their master, Peter bring out sword and he removed the ear of one of them. And Jesus told Peter, He said, pull back your sword. Jesus did not say, Peter, throw away the sword. No, because that sword is there for the day that we walk. He did not say, throw out the sword or just give it to me, let me throw it away. No, he did not say that. When we read the Bible, we should ask the Spirit of God to interpret the Bible for us. We should not be deceived. Fold your hands. They will come to slaughter you. You go to heaven, tell God that because I am serving you, that is why I fold my hands. Then God will welcome you. By the time you will be asking, you will be receiving question. Did I ask you not to defend yourself? That is where you will know that yes, you have chosen the wrong way or the good way. People die in ignorance. People die foolishly. People destroy because of the knowledge they refuse to have. When you see somebody coming up and giving you what will make you to be free, you fight against the person. You destroy the person. You scatter the person. Because why? You don't want anybody to be in that place to control you. You want to control. And you cannot control. You don't have the ability. You are not capable to do that job. Leave it for somebody who can do it. You say no. Rather, you destroy it. You want to scatter it. Scatter as you are scattering the thing. Your people are here. If you think that you arm some people guarding your family, let them come out and guard your family. Because I believe not all the members of your family are abroad with you. You that is destroying this struggle. Evil you are on ground that supporting this evil. Sharing everybody, making people to be scared. You are not left out. You are not left out. If you are there, trust yourself. Your family did not trust themselves. There is adage in my place. Says, meaning, if you know how to swim, did your property know how to swim? That is the adage. If you know how to swim, did your property know how to swim? So when you think that you are doing something to affect the government, you are not doing anything to affect the government too. It is your family you are doing it to affect. Because as you are doing it, remember, when the calamity will come, you cannot from where you are to come and carry your family along. Or you cannot come and rescue your family. One thing you need to think is that you have a community, you have where you come from. And this place, when it be taken over, there is nothing you can do. You may be in abroad to enjoy yourself when your people will be suffering. You will be sending the money to eat, the money that you will be sending will be hanging. And that is where you will know that what you have caused to your people is a very good thing. Your family is not left out. They say a madman, when a madman is walking along the road, and you think that you are smart enough to stone the madman, maybe the madman, when he will pick the stone to stone you back, as you dodge the stone, you don't know whether it's your mother or your father the stone will touch. Be careful. Let everybody be careful. We are in a very tight condition. This hour is very tight. It's a very dangerous hour. We should not be just talking and talking and talking and talking. We are preaching the gospel. You that is hearing the gospel, try to prepare yourself and do something. Your village will be taken over. Our brother, Mazi Ugo 247, I watch his brokers. He was talking about Okoma. You are talking about Okoma. The same people that come from Okoma, they are the people that are there with that individual that are holding space every time. The same people that come from Okoma, the same people that come from Okoma, they are the one joining that individual in the space, insulting our DPM, calling her names. Calling her names. Who want to rescue your place? I love this decentralization of centralization of a military. I love it so much. Gather your people, defend your state, defend your area. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. It's very sweet because nobody will defend your own for you. I will defend Imo finish. I will from Imo go Anambra. I will from Anambra go to Delta. From Delta go to Bayelsa. For what? Defend your area. Defend your area. This fight is not a fight for one person. It's a collective fight. If we cannot join our hands together and fight this battle, make everybody they sleep, they wake up. As you are sleeping, waking up, sleeping, waking up, you are getting close to the enemy. The more you sleep and wake up, the more you get close to the enemy. So don't think that you are far away from the enemy. You are not far away from them. I want to make everybody know, in this government, support this government. Put your effort in this government. Listen to the government. We have a government. We have a government. The government is operating both in abroad and in the homeland. If you don't know your administration head, look for the information. Contact him or her. Work together with them. Do what you can do. Do what you can do and leave the rest for the government. Your support, money. Money. The government needs money because we are funding ourselves. We have no control of our resources. What you bring is what the government will use. Then you fold your hands, waiting for the government to come and fight for you, to prove themselves before you will say, hey, the government are doing something. So yes, no. We are struggling to come up. The government is struggling to come up. You come out, do what you can do. If you want to support anonymously, support. Support. The government will still recognize you. The government know you. Nobody will call your name. One person can buy a fighter jet. One person. We have them in Biafra. We have them. What are we talking about? All this money we are donating. Only 2 persons can just rose up today and do what? Do wonder. 2 persons can rose up to that, do wonder. That I want to defend my father's land. What is the meaning of this intimidation? Why these people are intimidating us? Is it because we are quiet? Come up with anger and do something. You refuse to do it. You are there cracking joke, mocking the government, calling people's name when your land is being taken over. Many of you cannot come back to your community because your children is there with you. You don't even care about your family. You don't even care about the people of your community. If they die, let them die. What did I have with the zoo? After all, I have my investment here. I have nothing in Nigeria. So if it's casting, then let it die there. Do you think that where you are is safe? You are not safe. You borrowed that place. You borrowed that place to be a citizen. Your origin is where you are giving out to terrorists. Your origin. It may come today, tomorrow, they will tell you that go back to your country. Your citizenship is expired. We don't want to renew it for you. Go back to your origin. It can happen tomorrow. You have nothing to do. You cannot drag with them. You can't do anything with them. You must move because it's their country. And you have dashed your own to terrorists. How can you succeed? How can you do that? It is good for you to support the government to defend your land so that your land will not be taken away by invaders. The country you are enjoying today, drinking tea, eating anything you want to eat, moving, going out at any time you want to go out, anytime you want to come, you can come in. That country fought for their freedom. There are people that pay price for that country. There are blood that be shared. There are property that be destroyed. But the same people build the country. You go to claim a citizen, enjoying there. And the people did not play with their citizens. They honor their citizens because they know the sacrifice they made before being alive, before being called human beings. So you that are in their midst, You leave your land for the invaders. Let the invaders take it. You don't even care because you are living large in where you are. Sorry. Sorry. But God will help us. Chukwu Kikabiamada mandate this through our leader, Maazina Dekano, and he appointed a son to him, our deputy prime minister. And today the mantle are being handed over to a woman. And you know, anything woman involve, a woman with a clean heart and a good conscience, she always have confidence in whatever she's doing. She fear nothing. She fear nothing. When a woman that have a good heart come into struggle, come rain, come sun, things will change. And things must change for good. Let's support this government. Let's support this government and see what the government will do. Drop your money. Leave it for the government. Just wait for what they will use it to do. And you will see wonders that will be happening in Biafra land. It is our duty, every citizen of Biafra duty, to protect Biafra land. To protect Biafra land. But when you say nothing concern you, tomorrow when you are shedding tears, some people will be happy rejoicing over your head. Thank you, my people. God bless you. I hid my mic here. Thank you. Mr. Rooney, are you there? Mr. Dre.
Oh, good afternoon, my fellow Biafrans. Am I coming up?
Sorry, I'm
Yes,
here
yes.
now.
Can you
Sorry,
hear?
can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I'm a little bit busy, so I'm multitasking, so I understand. Thank you very much, Jesus Lord. We said it all. You know, some of us, sorry, CO2s, I'll get back to you in a second. Just want to buttress on what my brother said. You see, some of them, they will open space. Hey, I thought he's a terrorist. You terrorist. You terrorist. You terrorist. Idiot. They give you 1 naira to call your brother terrorist. Now they have come and start massacring people. You are not opening space again. Simon Eva is the problem. He's the problem. He's the problem. Now you succeeded in detaining him. What is now going on? They are still killing. In fact, they have resumed their killing by impunity. Have you opened space and talk about it? You see, all these things some of us think we are doing, the repercussion will be enormous. And when it starts, please enjoy it in peace. Don't disturb any of us. Don't come and tell us how bad Igbos are, how bad the village people are because we cause it. CEO, go ahead, please.
Good afternoon, my fellow Biafrans and all the people that in this air this afternoon. I always ask a question whenever I try to speak in this S. The question that you need to ask yourself, that is the first question first. Why are you fighting for this freedom? Do you come out to fight for this freedom? Do you come out with because of somebody else? Or you come out for yourself? Or you come out for your generation? Because whenever somebody wanted to do something and he's doing it because of somebody else, whenever the person follow the road that you're not supposed to follow, you are going to follow him to follow that the same road. But when you ask yourself that question and you answer that question by yourself, even though the person move astray, you can never follow him. Nobody will want to tell you the truth. You are the one to know the truth by yourself and you follow the truth. We Igbos, we Biafrans, we are very, very wiser people all over the world. Anywhere you see an Igbo man, you see a genuine Biafrans, is hard. It's very, very hard before any other tribe can deceive him. Ask yourself, this freedom that you are looking for, we are not looking for freedom for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are not looking for freedom for Mazi Simon Ekpa. Likewise, we are not looking for freedom for Dr. Ngozi Orebesi. We are looking for the freedom of ourselves and our generation, and even our unborn children. Because if you get this freedom today, our people in the homeland, both all of us that were in the village, presently now, we are going to enjoy it. And we're looking for this freedom. You're not going to relax in your house. You'll be saying that this is this set of people. They are the people that are mandatory for them to bring this freedom into our hands. It's not done anyway. Anywhere, one way or the other, you must pay the price of a freedom. Because if you look at what Tinubu did with all these bishops that he gave this award about 2 or 3 days, I think that should be yesterday or day before yesterday. That Bishop Kuka that he give the vice chancellor, or what is that? He didn't give it. He didn't
Just
give.
now, just to shut him up now. You know how they roll.
Am I coming up?
Yes, I said the person you mentioned was given that post in order to shut him up. Go ahead.
Okay. He had given him that post, but ask yourself, he had given him the brown envelope to shut him up. What of him people? What of the people that is over, not even one person, not two, but the people that are looking up to him, that this bishop is our father. This bishop is the person that is speaking for us. They have given that envelope now. You just go and enter inside the bedroom to go and rest. Those Fulanis, those people that give in that brown envelope, they will still turn back to come and kill those in people that is protecting before. Him, he cannot speak again. They have shut him up. Will you allow that kind of thing to happen to you? Will you allow that kind of thing to happen to your brother or your sister? Will you allow that kind of thing to happen in your community before you open your eyes? Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you before you know what to do. The whole people that in Enugu State presently now, all those women that come out for protest, is it not because of Nigeria have happened to them? That's why they can come out now to protest. When they are telling them they should support the government, they do as if they didn't know what the government is talking about. They didn't know. They do as if they didn't know what Mazi Simon Ekpa and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about, and what Dr. Ngozi Orebesi is talking about presently now. Don't say it's because of person you come out for this agitation. Don't say you are fighting this freedom. You are looking for the freedom because of somebody else. Like so many people, they just say presently now because of because he's a woman that is reading us now. They will go and relax. Then forget that we have declared United States of Biafra. We are not declaring any Biafra again. We have declared it, and we have declared that on 29th of November 2024. If you don't know, you should know that now. Don't go and relax that says on tree, Mazi Simon Ekpa, come out before you come and join the freedom. Don't say it's because of on tree, Mazi Simon Ekpa is out before you can contribute any dime in this freedom again. But remember, your land is going gradually. Remember, it's your brothers and sisters. They are clean every day by day in the village. Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you before you know what to do. Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you. Because don't say it because you haven't touched any of your family members before you can speak up. Look at what is happening in Anambra State presently now. Just take a look what is happening in Anambra State presently now. Soludo, all the security that Soludo is using, all those security that he have recruited for election. The election is coming up this year, November, if I'm not mistaken. It's because of that election. He's planning, he has started planning for it. He's watering his ground. But he have forgot. The people, Soludo have forget the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and serve the zoo and come back in shame. Go and serve the zoo and come back in shame. That is exactly thing that will going to happen to Soludo. Because all those security that is gathering for his election, Soludo, all those people are going to turn your back. They're going to turn back on you when the time reach. Because United States of Biafra have declared all those individuals, all those security that you have recruited as a terrorist. They are all terrorists occupying foreign land presently now. Obro Melonizu, Omeno. But just be aware that the time is coming. The time is coming. Come and support United States of Biafra. Don't wait until somebody tell you the right thing for you to do. Don't wait until somebody. Don't wait until any of your brother or any of your sister or somebody that is close to you. Don't wait until tell you the right thing for you to do. Once you are out of age, once you are of age, you're supposed to know the good from the bad. You're supposed to know when to say yes and when to say no. Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you before your eyes will open. This is the time. This is the exact time for you to rise up to support the government. This is the exact time for you to wake up, for you to rise up to support United States of Biafra. It's in your palm. It's in your palm. The freedom is in your palm presently now. Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you. My brothers and sisters, don't allow Nigeria to happen to you. All the Eastern governors, they have collected their own brown envelope and they have told the Fulanis, go ahead, go and do anything of your choice. go ahead, go and do anything of your choice. Just take a look what is happening in Rivers State presently now. About Fubara and what is this in Wike? Wike is working together with the drug lord, Tinubu. Both of them is working hand to hand. Are they going to come out today? Or Wike is going to come out, tell us that Tinubu is not aware of what he's doing? All the people that supported Tinubu to enter that office, even Tinubu himself, know that he's not the rightful owner of that seat presently now. For the one Nigerians, for those that still believe that Nigeria is going to be better tomorrow, for those people that believe that Nigeria is going to be better tomorrow, all of them in question, they know that nothing good can come out of Nigeria again. They're very, very sure of that. They are very, very sure that nothing good can come out of Nigeria again. When the head is a terrorist, all the people around him, from A to Z, they are all terrorists. They are all terrorists. What do you expect the citizen, those people that still have confidence in Nigeria, what do you expect them to do? Automatically, Nigeria is out of repair. Before I can become anything in this country called Nigeria, you must wear an oath that whatever thing that Fulanis ask you to do, you will do it before you can enter any post in Nigeria here. P2B that is parading himself to become a president of Nigeria, before he can enter that seat, if he even enter self, because for me, I'm very, very sure that P2B can never spend that seat. His agreement between the Fulanis with Britain that is championing this Nigeria, is agreement between them that Igbo man can never smell that seat, because they know the spirit of Biafra. Once any Igbo man enter that seat, that fear is still on them till today, that me and you is talking now. Once that anybody enter that seat, they still have that fear that the spirit of Biafra can possess the person. That is the why they cannot allow any Igbo man to test that seat. It's the right time for all those big men and big women that is in Nigeria presently now. This is the right time for you two people to support the government of the United States of Biafra. You people should be aware that nothing good can come out of this country. Nothing good can come out of this country. All the individuals that are still fighting against this government, once you identify yourself that you are going to fight this government, you should be right assured that the spirit of Biafra is going to left you. Even though if you speak A today, tomorrow you speak B, next tomorrow you go back to that A that you speak in the first day. The next thing you say that you didn't know the time we even speak that. because the spirit of the land have left you. And all of these individuals that are in the social media parading yourself as a prophet, prophetess, parading themselves, they'll be saying that is the gods of Biafra, that the land of Biafra is telling them what to do, what they are doing. My brothers and sisters, you should be aware, once you mistakenly step your leg on the land of Biafra, the gods will going to scry, you're going to scry. You are not going to survive it. Oh. You are not going to survive it. The best thing for you to do now, the best thing for you to do is better for you to keep your mouth shut. Enter inside your room to go and rest. If fighting for freedom have tired you, go and rest inside your room. Don't come out. Don't identify yourself that you are going to fight this government. This United States of Biafra is bigger than anybody that you can think of. Even the strongest man in this world, United States of Biafra, is bigger than you. Even the world richest man, United States of Biafra, is bigger than you. Don't identify yourself that you are going to fight this government. Because when the wind will blow, you're not going to set yourself. You're not going to meet yourself. You are not going to remain the same as you expected. It's better for you to enter inside your room, go and rest. If to fight for freedom, if you are tired of fighting for freedom, don't stay in the social media. Be confusing the people that wanted to use their genuine mind to look for the freedom of me and you. For those people that I wanted to use their genuine mind to support what the government is doing, both financially and spiritually, don't encourage those that want to use their genuine mind to fight for the freedom of me and you. Don't confuse them. Because all these individuals that are on social media presently now, confusing those that their mind is not strong enough. You are going to answer the question when the time reach. The best thing for you to do now, go and rest inside your room. And the same time, the zoo, they are very, very aware that the same 21st is the birthday of our Prime Minister. That is the reason why they put the date of the hearing of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu case, that on 21st, so that they will use it to confuse us, so that they will use it to hold those that they want to hold. But I'm now telling them, when they're going to make that mistake, they have made it already, but that very day, the gods of Biafra is the one to judge that case that very day. Even them, even the judge that correct that case, the gods of Biafra, the God of Biafra is going to possess him that very day. Him, you're going to be confused. He's the one you're going to see himself in that court room that very day. But he's not going to be the one to judge that case. Because I'm very, very sure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not have any question. He didn't have any question. He didn't have any question to answer to Nigeria court. He's free already. Anybody that is trying to judge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you should be aware that you are doing a great mistake of your life and your generation. Just look at what happened again. Why do they carry the judge that correct this case? Why is it Yoruba man? Why is it Yoruba man? He's one that they signed this case to. Why can't they use why can't they use Fulani man as a judge? Or why can't they use Hausa man as a judge? They know the game that they are playing. They know the game that they are playing. And that man in question, that judge, just be very, very careful before the curse, generation curse, it will descend on you. Just be very, very careful. Go and ask the judge that hold that case before. Go and ask him what his eyes see before you agree of handling that case. Go and ask the former judge what his eyes see, because you are aware, because the Fulani Kava have used you. They wanted to set you up, or they have given you brown envelope. Just be aware before the curse, generation curse, will descend on you. My brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans, if you didn't know that now. The day of Dr. Ngozi Arabe's birthday, we all know what happened. We all know what happened. And today, and presently now, we are heading to the birthday of our Prime Minister. We pray that the gods of Biafra are going to give us victory by special grace of God. Victory is our own. No bone of a woman can take that victory from us. No bone of a woman can take that victory from us. I'm still telling you again, come out to support the United States of Biafra. Come out. This is the time to support United States of Biafra. And don't come because of, you say your brothers or your friend is supporting this group before you come out. Don't use because of that. You yourself supposed to know the truth and stand by it. Unless you are not a man enough. Unless you are not a man enough. Or you are not a woman enough. When you know when to say yes and when to say no, you're supposed to know the people and the person that is looking for this freedom in the right way. We are not going to tell you where to follow, but your conscience is going to tell you the right path for you to follow. Your conscience. You are not going to tell me today that if you finish secondary school, if it's the time for you to enter university, you have collected the form of university and they have given you the admission in university, your headmaster or your principal now come to meet you. You tell you have to go back to secondary school. Are you going to go back? They have given you admission in university already. Your principal tell you you will go back to secondary school. Are you going to go back? Or you have finished university already? It's time for you to go for your youth service. Your chancellor or your lecturer now tell you you will go back to university, that you haven't finished your course. Are you going to go back? Once you finish university to go out, or once you finish secondary school to enter university, you are not going back to that place. You are not going back to secondary school again. You have moved forward. You have moved forward with that. You are not going to go back. With the people that are telling you to go back to Brigi presently now, you have left Brigi to declare United States of Biafra. You have left that place and you are not going back to Brigi. That mandate that you have given to United States of Biafra to go to Finland to declare Biafra for us, that mandate, ask yourself, what are you doing to protect that mandate? Ask yourself, what are you doing to protect that mandate? Or you didn't want your vote to be counted? Or they didn't count your vote? Once you vote and you write assure that you vote to declare that United States of Biafra, even though you did not vote, you did not have the privilege or you didn't have the chance to vote, but we have declared that United States of Biafra. The best thing for you to do presently now is to protect that mandate, is to protect that your vote. That is the right thing for you to do presently now. Don't allow somebody else to tell you to go back. That when Mazi Simon Ekpa come out, we will now go back to Finland to go and declare another United States of Biafra. That is second that you have declared, that you need to declare it, that you must stay till that second. It's not done anywhere. It's not done anywhere. What you are looking for on second, then give it to you on 29. You still say it's not possible. Or a pregnant woman is pregnant today and you went to hospital, doctor give you on second that you are going to deliver on second. You now deliver that baby on 29th of November instead of 2nd of December. Will you say that the baby that you deliver on 29th, will you say you're going to go and throw away that baby? You will thank God, the God that gave you that baby. You're going to thank him that the doctor give you dates on 2nd of December. You now deliver on 29th. It's a big Thanksgiving. And it's a big appreciation that is supposed to appreciate the God that make that thing to be possible. That is to know that the date that doctor give to you is different from what God have planned for you. Mazi Simon Ekpa, our PM, tell me and you that we are going to declare Biafra on 2nd. And God give us the United States of Biafra that me and you want to declare. The United States of Biafra that me and you, we are looking for. God give it to us on 29. You are still complaining. What is your problem? Ask yourself, what is your problem? Do you have any problem with that 29? Do you have any problem with that 29? You go to God that give you the Biafra on 29. You go and tell him that the Biafra that he give you, or the baby, the newborn baby that he give you should take it back. That you want to deliver on 2nd. Hey, that's the question that you need to ask yourself. Do you have any blood covenant with that 2nd? Protect what God has given to you. Protect the baby. Protect the newborn baby God has given to you on 29. Protect that baby. And the baby is United States of Biafra. Do anything within your power to make sure you protect that baby. Or the baby that they have given to you, you take it to hospital. Or the hospital that delivered that baby, doctor asks you what is the name of your baby. Are you going to write the name of the baby in date of birth? Or are you going to write your own name in his baptismal card? It's the name of the baby you are going to write there, which is United States of Biafra, which is the baby that Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, has given to you. That is the word you are going, that is the name of the baby that you are going to write on that birth certificate. You are not going to write your name. My brother and sister, United States of Biafra, that is the baby that God has given to us. We should do anything within our power to protect that baby. Don't allow the enemy to take away his destiny from us. Don't allow that. Don't allow the evil ones to take it away from us. Don't allow that. Don't allow that. Don't allow that to happen. Because if it happen, before we are going to realize our mistake, it may be too late. We shouldn't allow that to happen. We shouldn't allow that to happen. We should not allow the enemy to see the destiny of the newborn baby that Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, has given to us. Because we are in critical time this moment. We are in critical time this moment. We shouldn't allow that. Don't allow anybody to tell your history for you. We are the one to write our history ourselves. Nobody will write our history for us. Nobody. Because they're going to fight. They're going to fight. But we should not allow that. We should not allow the evil ones to take away our destiny from us. And another thing again, presently now, is for you hearing my voice this afternoon. We should continue to do the evangelism. Because if Jehovah Witness enter your compound, if you did not convert, you're not going to leave your house. So if you did not give him the assurance that you are going to come his church, or you are going to come his ministry the following Sunday, you're not going to leave your house. That's the same evangelism. That is what you are doing now. We will continue to do that preaching to win more souls, so that you people will come and join hand to protect the newborn baby that Almighty God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, are giving to me and you. We are doing that evangelism now. And we must not stop until that United States of Biafra, until the whole world is going to hear it, until the whole world is going to recognize it, until the whole world is going to know, yes, that is a country. Because all what they are doing now, they are aware of what we are doing now. But what they are asking themselves, who we want to be in the forefront? That is what they are doing now. That is the word powers. That is what they are asking themselves. Who we going to be in the forefront? Who is going to be the first person to recognize this country? Who is going to be the first person to say yes to United States of Biafra? To tell you, those people, they are fighting us. They are very, very many. They are very, very big. That the people that is supporting us. Don't allow Nigeria to happen to you before you realize there is a newborn baby that Almighty God has given to us. I hit my mic from here. Hello.
Yeah, thank you. See you, Truth. I appreciate you for that wonderful speech, and I applaud you. Keep it up. Each time you come to speak like this, I will be, my ear will stand up, to just listen to your submission, because the submission is always fire. Thank you so much, and thank you for always coming up. Yeah, my wonderful people, I appreciate every one of you. Still on the matter at hand. We keep moving and keep pushing, regardless of the shenanigans and then the challenges along the way. Just like the breakdown of what my brother Rose, said and narrated in the morning, how the children of in the Bible, how the children of Israelites, undergo different challenges, different problems on their way before they get to the promised land that was filled with milk and honey. It's just like what we are facing today is just like the same scenario. We are facing a lot of challenges, a lot of traumas, and different kinds of human beings, dragging you backward, those that don't want you to move forward. You know, we are facing and fighting the criminals within and the criminals, you know, that is outside the criminals. So we are fighting tooth and nail, making sure, you know, we restore our dignity so we can live as normal human beings. So my people, I applaud every one of you, and I encourage you to keep up whatever you are doing. Stand firm, stand strong, stand with the ground, regardless of the shenanigans we are facing today. It's not going to soon, trust me, soon, all is going to be a story. You know, very soon all is going to be a story, but we have to face it. This is what makes us strong. This is what makes us stronger as humans. You know, before you get, you know, something, you have to sacrifice something. You know, before you become a great man or a great woman in life, you have to sacrifice something. Sometimes it seems as if you should give up. But remember, giving up is not an option. Giving up is just like starting afresh. But this one we have gone way so beyond, you know, we have gone beyond a point of Rubicon. So any junk and any drunkard, you know, giving you that narrative of returning back or giving up, that person is an enemy is an enemy within, and it's an enemy that is being contracted to drag you backward or to stop whatever you are doing. So my people, we have to resist them by every means possible. So let's keep fighting. It doesn't necessarily matter the challenges that keeps coming. Of course, challenges must come. Of course, it's part of life. But it is the ability that you were able to, you know, to withstand it and that you were able to overcome it. That is what matters. Trust me, the world is watching and is looking at us to see if we can be able to govern ourselves, if we can be able to rule ourselves. And that is why we are focused. We are not being distracted. We are not gossipers. We don't gossip. We only say the truth the way it is. We only bring the fact on what we are facing, what we are passing through. And it is nothing but the fact. You can't come and kill us and then you expect us to shut our mouth and be looking at you. Tomorrow again, you come back again, you slaughter. And that is what is going on in Benue, in other part of Nigeria. Chasing communities, chasing indigenous population of a community. You come, you chase them away, you rename the community. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm coming. I don't know. A second.
Yes, they'll come out and chase the people that own a community. They'll chase them out of their community. In Western world, they used to build IB, what is this in themselves? IB camp for foreigners, not the owner of the land. That is what they are doing in Nigeria here. The owner of a land, he will pack his load, leave his ancestral home for Fulanis. Is that the right thing that we're supposed to be doing? And the government are not saying anything about it. The zoo government, they are not saying anything about it. That is not the right thing for them to do. Or do you people want to tell us that the Fulanis is more stronger than the government? And it's you people made us to know that nobody is more than government. But here in Nigeria, here in the zoo country, they reserve the case. They reverse the case whereby the invaders is more stronger than the government itself. If it's not, they are working hand to hand. If it's not that the two people are working hand to hand, the Fulani invaders, they'll come and chase the owner of a land out of his community. Where that kind of thing is happening, n'obodo anụmanụ a mkpọrọ onwe ha Nigeria. It's time for the whole indigenous in a community. It's time for you people to rise. It's time for everybody, indigenous in Nigeria here. It's time for everybody to rise, to support the government so that United States of Biafra, we're going to fight for you people. You're going to fight for us. We're going to fight and retrieve our land from the evil Fulanis. It's time for you people to rise. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. 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 Nigeria cannot do anything for you unless you do it for yourself.
Nigeria is a dead zone, it's a dead tap, it's a shit hole. Anybody supporting Nigeria is a dead human being. No insane human being can come out and say, I'm proud of Nigeria. Because that country is a dead zone. How many foreigners have we seen that have come to do business with Nigeria so far? How many business have you seen for how many months now? Instead, different types of companies are fleeing away from Nigeria.
Hello, my brother.
Nigeria. Yeah.
You see, Drake, for the fact that you're doing a wonderful job, I forgot to ask, hope the other one has been replaced, right?
What's that?
The other one you told us. Let me sugarcoat it. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm trying to get it.
You know, there's a day you say because you were doing your live streaming and something happened. So I don't know if that has been replaced.
Yeah. I'm still trying to pull up in a better one. Yeah.
You see, that's what you see. We never quit. We never give up. You know, anybody that gives up easily, then there was no reason for that thing to happen. You know, we were trained.